Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be making a copycat version of Panda Express's honey walnut shrimp. I basically just looked up a few different recipes online and went with what I had the ingredients for at home. It was a simple meal and it came out pretty good, I think, for my first try. So if you're looking for a new recipe to add to your weeknight menu, check out the video. Let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to start by making the candied walnuts. I'm going to use half a cup of water, half a cup of sugar, and then half a cup of walnuts. A lot of the recipes that I saw online, they just use store-bought candied walnuts. I didn't have any on hand, so I just looked up how to make it. So once the water comes to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and add in those walnuts. Cooking this over a medium heat for about 3 minutes. I'll stir it a couple times and then just taste it to see if the walnut is softened. So I'm going to take these out and then just place them on parchment paper and then set it to the side for them to cool and dry while I make the shrimp. All right, so next I'm using about a pound of shrimp here. I've washed them and then I'm just going to dry them off. So I'm going to season this with a generous amount of salt and pepper, and then prepare to make the batter for the shrimp. I was having some lighting issues, so just bear with me. So for the shrimp, I'm going to use 2 eggs, but just the whites of the eggs, and 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch. So I whisked the eggs together separately, and then I added in the cornstarch a little bit at a time. It began to form like a paste. And with a little bit of elbow grease, it loosened up, and then I was able to go ahead and put the shrimp in. All right, so I'm gonna add the shrimp to this batter, shake it up, and then I'm going to place them in the oil. And I use peanut oil to fry the shrimp in. I'm gonna shake this a few times just to make sure each of the pieces of shrimp are fully coated in this batter. So if you already know how to fry shrimp, you just fry your shrimp the way you would typically fry it. If you don't, I'm frying this until I start to see that they are golden brown and they begin to kind of like float to the top of the oil. I had to do these in batches, so while the shrimp was frying, I went ahead and prepared the sauce for the shrimp. So for the sauce, I used a fourth of a cup of Duke's mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of honey, and then 2 tablespoons of sweetened condensed milk. And then I pretty much just stirred this until it was nice and smooth. And then for your shrimp, when you remove them, you want to use a slotted spoon like this one, and then place it on a wire rack so that the shrimp can cool completely through and they don't get soggy. This allows them to stay nice and crisp. So I'm going to take these and transfer them into a glass bowl, and then I'm going to add my sauce mixture to the shrimp. Add the walnuts. And then stir and coat these really well in that sauce. And then for the last step, I'm just going to add some green onions to the top. All right, so for the moment of truth. Okay, so for me, these are pretty good. They taste pretty close to what the Panda Express honey walnut shrimp tastes like. I felt like it was missing something. I just couldn't quite put my finger on it, but my family loved it, and I definitely would recommend trying it. So if you do try these, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching.